Ah, now I have the ability to use the shop. Let me equip that for a second. Interrupt use force. Boost. Okay, couple mods I've added.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the
Yes,
very
yes,
oldest
Dragonborn.
days, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you might have got a point.
I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking
Might be something important. So, what I was saying, I actually added a couple mods where it gives me a little more content, such as the non-official DLC, a couple changes to a couple portions of the quest, as you probably can tell. There's so much list I could go over. I probably will want to give you a list of description of all the mods I actually installed from Skyrim Nexus. I'll make sure to get that taken care of once I get done with this streaming. But it won't be for a while.
You believe in this Dragonborn business? Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them, but I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norn.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Yes, I actually have a YouTube channel where not only I'll be doing a couple Let's Plays on a couple other games, but actually, I also planning on making some really good tutorial guides for Insurgency. I want to cover some interesting basics, strategy spots, pretty much everything you would need to know in order to play Insurgency. It's an indie first-person shooter game that only made its appearance on the PC. I have to say, this shooter is so much fun to actually play. I actually really enjoy it. I'm really going to be honest. And the question... You could either choose to be a werewolf or a vampire. Either way, that's really up to you on how you want to play through the game. But once you choose a specific character or whatever, you gotta stick to it. You won't be able to cure yourself as a regular person. I see you must have installed Dawnguard, if I recall correctly. And at the same time, Braveviews must have called me. Might be something particularly important for me. But first off, I need to head up to Whiterun. Whew. Feel free to have any interesting discussion. Want to share something? I can enjoy it. As you probably could tell, the menu layout for Skyrim, I'm using...
You already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
What kind of money, and who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Oh, really? You don't have any DLCs? I recommend to actually check out most of the DLCs I installed. And I actually got all the free DLCs, which includes Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and Heatfire. I had to get myself the Dragonborn, which is important because I wanted to install a heavy modification of Skyrim, which is based on the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, an old PC game dated all the way back to like around 2003. That's a game I really wanted to check out. Alright, let's get this talking over with.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Oh, I didn't actually get any of the free DLCs, but I actually bought the full license to the DLCs. With the game itself, obviously. Yes, some of those would actually cost you like around $20. I got my own complete back way back in Steam Winter Sale for dirt cheap, like around $30. Not including the vanilla game, but also all the DLCs. That was a really good deal. And I have to say, the PC version for this game loads so much faster than it does in the physical console game. In case you need some information there, I'm open for people having some really good questions. It's fine.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Nothing but a jolly good old bar. All some interesting mods for the sounds of Skyrim. Civilian. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting I want to get.
I work for Belaford, the general goods store.
Speak quickly, or not at all.
Nothing important?
What can I do for you?
Do you know some Alkira warriors that are looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
My character preference? I actually liked playing was the Dark Elves.
Yes, Mom?
Just
It
Just a reminder, Spitty. The blankets still need to be washed.
Oh yes, Mom. I'll make sure it gets
Yes, I actually prefer choosing the Dark Elves. I actually kind of like that little.
Could you spare a coin?
I actually like this skin because it actually fits my avatar quite well. I name her actually Crystal Dark, which is the first name. Crystal is actually based on one of the Star Fox characters from Star Fox Adventure. That was one of the last rare games ever made for Nintendo GameCube before they were actually bought out by Microsoft. While the last name, Dark, was actually based on the Perfect Dark.
You think you can take
Uh-oh.
me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the
Okay,
Alligators
okay.
know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Alright, I'm not gonna hurt
Then I
you.
need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Almeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions as how I can find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Alright, I can do the job for you.
Find
Nice
me
and
the moment
easy.
the Alakir are taken care of.
You could choose your character whatever you want depending on the abilities you can actually get in the game. Like, for example, if I were to use the Dark Elf, they have... Okay, their abilities, which is... has resist fire, also shock resistant, and that's just about it. My preferred weapon fighting style is actually just simply melee. Swords, shields. I also love being an assassin, since I love killing like assassinating a couple people in it for like the money in this game. Heck, that's like a specific roleplay I would love to actually do when Star Citizen actually comes out. Oh, and that game's only be for the PC. No physical home consoles if you were to expect something like that. So there you go, you get all that little PC Master Race pose. Guess I'll do some lockpicking so I can steal some stuff. Because I can. Hoping I don't get myself caught. Oh. Here we go. Yay. Auto saving, that's good. Raw beef. Like human flesh to me. Yes, I actually love melee, so I could use my sword. A lot of other stuff. That's like my weapon preference I will choose, really. In case I hadn't answered it. Make sure that's taken care of. I'm curious what kind of big announcements will I be getting from like Bethesda. I am expecting to actually see like the next Fallout 4 game at some point. It's been heavily rumored that there was meant to be another Fallout game that might be revealed sometimes this E3. Something like that, if I recall correctly. Speaking about Bethesda, obviously. Alright, let me grab some kitties for me to steal. I also love being a little thief. This little safe. Thank you. Uh-oh. I never actually played Fallout 2 as well, but I really actually would love to actually check out one of the Fallout series at some point, but it won't be for like a while. Heck, maybe I might run some interesting mods. I never know. It's slow. Gotta search for something very important. Gotta pull the off. Oh. Here we go. Interesting. Bow and arrows. As it feels like I want to shoot at something. I also use bows and arrows as well, obviously. Since I'll be shooting stuff that's coming from the sky. As you can see, I'm leveling up pretty damn fast, and that's why I love using sneak. Heck, my favorite thing to actually do is I like approaching up to one of those undead. A couple undead that is said to be... must be laid in pieces. Like, every single one, though. That gives me a hell of a lot fast XP, especially when I'm a lower level. Like, I am, obviously. Nothing. Nothing really important. I was checking. That's all. Oh, really? BioShock. I checked that game out, but I have to say it's really a pretty impressive game. If I do recall correctly. At least, I never completed the campaign in any way, shape, or form. Almost got myself detected. I had to make sure I keep myself hidden. Yay. Here we go. That was close. Have to do some sneaking. Here's an old man sleeping. Or snoring, actually. Interesting, Oblivion. Heard there is a heavy modification of Oblivion on the Skyrim engine. I hadn't even heard any word about it whatsoever. But their only main focus they're actually working on is simply, I believe, only on Skywind. That's just about it. Nothing else. Yeah. Nothing interesting. I'm out of here. And I try to lockpick this little room here. Somebody must have got ticked off that their stuff is stolen. Sorry, citizen. Yes, I am planning to actually fund that game at some point, but it won't be for, like, basically it won't be for a while, as a matter of fact. But I'll also get myself a couple little goodies, like a couple new skins, where I thought about getting skins that resemble more like, oh, I'm in the army type of thing, like camouflage. Fits me quite well ever since I played a couple Arma games and DayZ alone. That's right. Oh. Ah. Yes! Go! Oh, I feel so greedy. I'm gonna wake up the neighbors. Nothing interesting. I sold some gold. That makes me happy. I love looting stuff up. Alright. That was good. That was fun. Let me see. A couple places for me to loot.
A few more hours and I can crawl under some force.
Okay, I'll just through here. Yes. Huh. Hey.
You're not supposed to be here.
Dang it. I'm getting out of here. I'll come clean. Bethesda Games Studio. Describe nothing but a bit of bugs that is surprisingly funny to see at times. Even when their games get critical acclaim. Pickpocket? I am not good with pickpocketing whatsoever, but golly, I probably better off it. Huh? Give me some gold. Don't want to irritate other people without barely any of the resistance getting people knowing anything about my precious intel. Alright. Hey there, sir.
I ain't done nothing.
Are you always that drunk? Yeesh, you look a little lousy.
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
Oh, really? I'll bring you to the old man.
Ale. I can almost taste it.
Alright.
Sure, whatever.
I guess I'll do some lockpicking.